Hello YouTube and welcome to another Doctor Who DVD review, and today I shall be reviewing the greatest show in the galaxy, the last story of series 25. So we'll just take a quick look at the cover and then we'll have a look at the stories and my thoughts. So I'll just get the DVD in position there. So at the top we have Doctor Who and the BBC logo. The greatest show in the galaxy. Then you've got the chief clown there doing his hand gesture, rather creepy. At the back you've got the Lords of Racknock. Then you've got Ace with a nice included that they've got Flower Child's earring there. That I'll just get it. There, that thing there. You can see. And you got the Psychic Circus tent, and you got the 7th Doctor there. Yeah, so that's just basically the cover. We'll just put it there and get a bit of a look at it. A purple Sylvester McCoy banner. You've got the McCoy picture there. Sylvester McCoy years 1987 to 89. Look at the spine. I do like the spine. Just get off the light. Yeah, it's quite nice with some stars. BBC logo. Doctor Who, Sylvester McCoy there. If we just open the case up, I have to hold the camera down. So then you'll open it up to reveal this. There's the disc, exactly the same as the cover. And then you've got the little booklet with the chief clown on. We just take, just take the booklet out. I can do this one-handed. There we go. There. So here we have the chapter points. You've got McCoy in the ring, Nord, Lords of Racknock. Those are the chapter points there. Open it up to see the special features. You've got the commentary by Sophie Aldred, Jessica Martin, Christopher Guard, Stephen Watt the writer, Andrew Cartmel and Mark Ayers and Toby Haddock. The show must go on. That's basically the making of Greatest Show in the Galaxy. This story was going to be like Sharda, fact, deleted and extended scenes. Model effects, that's just basically the junk mail going towards the TARDIS, the Psychic Circus. That's just a music demo. Same with the Remembrance demo, Tomorrow's Times. That's when you look at the newspaper reports of the 7th Doctor era. Victoria Wood, that's just a comedy sketch. Isolated music, Radio Times listings and production subtitles and photo gallery and coming soon trailer. And the coming soon trailer is Planet of Giants, which is out on DVD now. I haven't done the back, I'll just do the back now. So you've got the same picture of McCoy in the ring. Then you've got the Whiz Kid, then you've got the Doctor and Mags and Flower Child. So that's just basically your bit round the cover. Let's put it back there. So the story is, at itself, is really good. The Doctor and Ace receive this junk mail thing. Don't know how the junk mail got in the TARDIS. Yeah. And Ace isn't too sure whether to go to the Psychic Circus because he's not too keen on clowns, and I'm not too keen on clowns because there's something quite sinister with a painted smile and a painted face. It's like you're hiding something. And yeah, so we get the junk mail, arrive at the planet Stranox or whatever the planet's called, if I can remember rightly. And you know, it's just like a China clay quarry where the actual thing is. Well, the story doesn't actually set in a China clay quarry, but it actually is filmed in a China clay quarry. And then they meet this woman who's selling these alien fruits, and so the Doctor and Ace have some fruit just to be civil, because that woman thinks the Psychic Circus is just full of weirdos. So that's basically that, and then Nord comes through this mist thing, which is a biker thing with quite a few odd things. Then they just go on further down, and then they meet the captain and Mags, Captain Cook. Now, I like the character Mags because there are a few hidden hints to what she is actually be, because Captain Cook says, oh, she's a rare specimen, Doctor. And you're just like, well, so she's an alien. And then it sort of gets revealed in, I think it's part 2 or 3. Yeah, the end of part 2. Sorry, this is a spoiler. Like, she sees like a moon, and you just feel like, oh. You sort of hint that she is, and then Captain Cook does another hint as well, saying she's a you could be lying dead with a silver bullet in you, so you just think, she could be a werewolf. And at the end of part 3, another spoiler, she turns into this like werewolf thing what attacks the Doctor, and she can't control herself, but the Doctor knows she can control herself. Yeah. So we'll just talk about the clowns now. Now the clowns are, spoiler, robotic, which is quite ingenious, because each like member of the circus, before it got like sort of took over by the Lords of Racknock or whatever, the circus used to be good, and the clowns were like created by Bellboy, and another robot was created. And Bellboy does something really good. I won't spoil that. Well, actually, you won't be buying the DVD. You know, you want to really buy the DVD. Yeah. I'll just talk about the bits I found quite creepy. Because I'm not a fan of clowns, and Ace got sort of locked in the room full of robotic clowns. And they just suddenly start coming to life, and they've got all cobwebs and stuff, and I just found it quite creepy. And like the end of part 3 as well, when you just see the face of Mags just like with all the teeth and like, you know, growling. I found that fairly creepy, because I find some of the McCoy stories are fairly dark, especially the Curse of Fenric, which is my favourite McCoy story, which I shall be reviewing next. But I've got to review The Mutants as requested by Blakey Boys Cool. So check his channel out, because he does DVD reviews as well. And we're just going to the Lords of Racknock now, just to wrap it up a bit more. Now, the Lords of Racknock, I sort of hinted, because there's only 3 people in the audience, and if you go into the show, like the ringmaster would say, you're the next act, and the Doctor sort of felt obliged, so the Doctor falls in a trap. But you've always got these 3 people who are never actually entertaining. That is a dad, a daughter, and a mum. Then they later transform into these statues, the Lords of Racknock at the map. Yeah, I think it's Racknock. I'll get a better picture at the back. I think it's in the booklet, so I'll just quickly get that. There. The sort of Lord. Whoops, there goes the 7th Doctor. There's the Lord of Racknock. And they need entertaining, so if they don't like the act, then they will kill them. Which seems rather civil, because they need to do that at the X Factor, just get rid of the rubbish ones. I'm not a personal fan of the X Factor, or any talent show really. So yeah, and the Doctor goes to the Lord of Racknor's like base, because there are these 3 stones what sort of, I think they transmitted the Doctor there, or they opened a portal, because I think that was the only place they could get in contact with the Doctor. And I'll move on to that bit now, because I'm sort of jumping the gun here. So there is like this medallion thing with an eye, which is protected by an evil bus conductor. Yes, an evil bus conductor, which gets blown to smithereens twice, which are really good explosions. And the Doctor needs that medallion, and he's playing for time, because, you know, they could kill him, but he's waiting for the medallion, because the medallion destroys the Lords of Racknock, and that's how it all ends. If you find this review rather confusing, then just go and check out Greatest Show in the Galaxy, and you'll rewatch this review and you'll be like, yes, this review does make sense. Yes, just like the Happiness Patrol, because I was watching the Happiness Patrol on Saturday, and well, I got rather confused, so I rewatched it and it makes a lot more sense. So that should be the next review, along with Dragonfire, the Ace Adventures. Yeah. So overall, it's probably my third favourite McCoy story. One of the best from series 25. Yeah. It's a nice ending to McCoy's proper series, because I think series 24 is a bit all over the place despite only seeing 2 of the stories. But what I've heard of Time Lorani, that is not really a good opening for McCoy, so I think he gets back on track with this story. And series 26, it was a shame because his Doctor was getting a lot better as the series went on. And I forgot to mention, but this story is about Ace again, her fears, the Doctor testing her fears, just like in the Curse of Fenric. Well, it wasn't really her testing of the Doctor testing her fears, but it was that she found her mother, spoiler from the Curse of Fenric, and she couldn't help but love that baby. But yeah, and the Doctor knew that was Ace's mother, which is sort of good because the Doctor's playing a game of chess, which sort of locks on, because that whole episode is a game, it's a puzzle, it's like a cat and mouse really, or a game of life and death. Yeah. Same with Ghost, like testing Ace's fears when they went to the Perivale house. Yeah, there's a lot of McCoy stories what are testing Ace, but it's always good to push the character further, so the character becomes more flesh and bone, and you know, develops a lot stronger, which is good for the McCoy era, because McCoy wants a nice dark character. And yeah, that's all I can really say about that, about the Ace stuff, because Ace is a good companion really, and she has got some good stories out there, and so has McCoy. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next DVD review. So sorry if you feel like this review is rushed or anyway, I do sort of apologise, but I just want to get all my thoughts out really on the story, because it is a fantastic story, and I would recommend you buying this, because it is a good alternative if you can't afford the Ace Adventures and you want your 7th Doctor and Ace action, and you've got all the other Ace stories bar these 2, then you might as well buy the Greatest Show in the Galaxy, just to, you know, save your money up while you're watching this or buying. You bought that, and you know, this is rather getting confusing. I'm confusing myself. Well, that's series 6 for you. So, as I've said before, thanks for watching this DVD review, and I hope to see you in my next review. So, goodbye.